What's up everyone, Tiny Noibat here and welcome to a new video where today I'm going to be going through what my evil team would be if I made one. Obviously I wouldn't be. I'd be traveling the region, collecting gym badges and becoming the champion. But what if I did? I'd also like to hear about your evil teams, so why not make your own video or tell me in the comments about them. Anyway, let's get into it. I'll start off with some backstory. My evil team would come around when I was a kid. You see, I wasn't popular when I was younger, with only one friend, and that kinda inspires this. Sort of. It'd start off with me being left out of everything at school because of my love for cute Pokemon. I'd be left with them alone, and over time would begin to hate humans. Except two, my only two friends, Riley and Robert, also known as Invento Plays MC and Professor Pokesaw. They, in my story, suffer the same fate as me and have one thing in common in reality. I both met them through YouTube. Pokesaw was purely YouTube, but I wouldn't call us friends, just acquaintances, and sorry if you count us as friends, Pokesaw. Invento I met in this group called Scouts, but only really became friends when he found out I had a channel and told me about his. Or vice versa, I can't remember. Together, we go on to form Team Sight, standing for Small YouTubers, an organization that forces weak Pokemon to be stronger than their evolution. The story would be set in Unova, 4 years after Black and White 2, with some map locations and fairy types. The map locations I couldn't be bothered to add in here. You'd meet some grunts early on in the Dream Yard before challenging the Striaton Gym. Here, Dr. Fennel would be threatened by these grunts to give them the Dream Mist. As you know, Fennel's experiments are on Luciana's Dream Mist. You would step in and challenge them to a battle, a double battle. You and Fennel would team up to face these grunts, which you've never before seen Pokemon in Unova, Chikorita and Cyndaquil. There'll be a theme with the grunt Pokemon and some others that belong to large people in the team sites. But anyway, you and Fennel's Muno will defeat them. I also want you to guess that theme that I just said. Anyway, you will then see the grunts a lot, robbing stores, bullying groups of kids, not lonely ones though, and battling the Nacrene Gym leader using Mareep, Pichu, Oshawott, Wimpod, Bulbasaur, Gligar, Shellos, Corphish, and Charmander. The next big part of the story, though, is in the Castelia City sewers, where you will face some grunts alongside Berg. These grunts will own Tympole, Litten, Baneri, and Mudkip. You would then see 4 grunts around Berg, sending out Wurmple, Swaddle, Dewpider, and Fletchling. A dark figure would then step out of the shadows, introducing himself as Riley and saying stuff like he's from Alola and has come here after being left out in his home region. He would say that he was only supported by 2 people here in Unova, and now he owns a section of Team Sight. So take that, you stupid bullies. He would battle using a Bulbasaur and Morlul. The Bulbasaur knowing the moves Vine Whip, Razor Leaf, Leech Seed, and Sleep Powder, while the Morlul knows moves like Astonish, Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, and Confuse Ray. This is overall a good grass type team, which is sort of annoying. After losing, Riley would say things like, I can't believe I lost, and then would run off, instructing the grunts to follow him. You're probably wondering what legend has not been spoken of, and what ways team sites are going to be doing to accomplish their goals and wishes. Well, the next part is, after defeating Berg, you'll head to Castelia Fountain, as I like to call it, and you'd see a couple grunts wondering where a specific thing is and saying that they should search the desert. You, of course, will follow them into a completely built-up desert resort that I've completely forgot to edit. But, so you get the picture, it will be filled with hotels, a restaurant, a pool, and much more. Exploring the resort, you will see 2 suspicious characters in disguises. You will attempt to attack them, but they will take off their disguises and reveal that it is Looker and Nanu. Team Sight then shouts and hides in a building. The three of you look around before you hear someone say, "They just ran into the desert." You tell Looker and he trusts you to catch them. When you finally find them, they can be heard saying, "It's not here. We'll never be able to make all the unevolved Pokemon stronger without it." They then notice you and are about to double team you before Nanu shows up saying, "I thought you'd get into trouble." Team Sight would then get into a double battle with the two of you using a Gible and Scorpy. After you beat them, they'll run off, and Nanu would say that they're looking for a legendary Pokemon, but him and Looker aren't sure which one yet. He also tells you to continue on your journey through Unova, though. You won't see Team Sight again until Driftvale City, where they are locked down a warehouse. You'll have to face a group of Gunts owning Vanillite, Munchlax, Poplio, Rockruff, and Torchic respectively. When you beat them, a more highly disguised Grunt will shout, "We got what we came for, now move out." You will then see them again in the Mistralton hangars, but this time after battling through Grunts owning Ralts, Pidove, Roggenrola, Esper, and Charmander, you will see the disguised Grunt digging through a box. He then realizes you're there and takes off his disguise, introducing himself as Robert, and say, "If you want to beat me, then you'll have to take me on with my bug-type arsenal." During the battle, Robert will use a shiny Spinarak, Grubbin, and a Larvesta and a Heracross. The Spinarak would know the moves Pin Missile, Sucker Punch, Electro Web, and Fury Swipes. The Heracross knowing Pin Missile, Chip Away, Aerial Ace, and Mega Horn. The Larvesta knowing Flame Wheel, Bug Bite, Zen Headbutt, and Double Edge, while the Grubbin knows Dig, X Scissor, Crunch, and Mud Shot. Aside from being bug types, Robert's theme is that they all know an egg move. After beating him, he'll say, "I'm not gonna run off like Riley. You know why? You'll never stop us. Using tech from here and Driftvale City, we'll be able to find the exact location of the mythical Pokemon Victini." It's kind of funny that everyone thinks we're going to awaken a legendary. We've learnt from teams Plasma and Neoplasma. With Victini's power and the tech we'll get from... There it is! See ya, noob! And with that, they vanish. Well, run off, but you get the idea. In these games, / this thing, I believe the Dragon Badge shall be skipped and the Ice Gym closed for now. This means the Water Gym is next, but after your battle against Marlin, you hear that Team Sight are at the top of Mistralton Tower. But when you get to the structure, Skylar informs you that they have gone to Aspertia City. You take it from Castelia City to Verbank City, go through Flockacy Town and Flockacy Ranch, and then make it. You see me there with Victini in a cage, and I say, "You're too late." But I guess you're the kid that Riley and Robert told me about. I then go into my backstory after saying, so you're probably wondering how we got into this, as Riley and Robert step out of the shadows. After telling the backstory, I say we might as well battle since you won't leave otherwise. I send out a Noibat knowing Hurricane, Super Fang, Draco Meteor, and Water Pulse, a Swaddle knowing Bug Buzz, Flail, Razor Leaf, and Air Slash, a Poipole knowing Poison Jab, Dragon Pulse, Iron Tail, and Flail, an Eevee knowing Last Resort, Swift, Shadow Ball, and Synchronize, a Snivy knowing Leaf Storm, Leaf Tornado, Wrap, and Leaf Blade, what my original Snivy, which is now a Serperior, as moveset was, and an Emolga knowing Discharge, Electro Web, Iron Tail, and Aerial Ace. After you defeat me, I will say, what have I been doing? Yes, I was left out, but that doesn't mean I should bully everyone else. I have people and Pokemon that have stuck by me as well as ones that have not. I must end this. Then I smash the cage I'd imprisoned Victini in, but it goes berserk. It's up to you to battle and catch it. After you do, I exclaim my gratitude and say how I will change. Me, Riley, and Robert will walk out off as you hear me say, Team Sight is disbanded. Now, I forgot to mention that my Pokemon have the stats of their final evolutions because of Victini's power. This isn't the real end, though. You meet me, the leader, again in the champion room, and I am now the champion. You battle me with my Noivern, Leavanny, Naganadel, Umbreon, Serperior, and Emolga with the same movesets as before. So that's my whole team. My Pokemon team, as in the leader's team, is made up of 6 of my favourite Pokemon, including my first one, which was a Snivy, which is now Serperior somewhere in the world. I lost the cartridge. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.